Device Station behind the booth here at Sylke, San Diego 2025 with Dr. Roshan Shah. Welcome, sir.
Hey, thanks for having me, Kevin. I'm a big fan of the show.
So for people, thank you, by the way. So for people watching and listening, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Sure. I'm at Columbia University. I'm a hip and knee surgeon. I run our fellowship program. We do a lot of cases, mostly primaries and revisions, some trauma, and so I use a lot of dressings.
Tell us about this dressing.
Sure, I certainly will. So first of all, I'll say I'm not conflicted in any way. I was walking by the booth trying to get some more information, and we had the opportunity to talk a little bit about my thoughts on this dressing. Dressings are obviously very important in what we do in all fields, but in hip and knee replacements, especially knees where you're bending and straightening immediately after surgery, you got to make sure that the wound stays tight. Nothing ruins a good surgery more than a bad closure or a bad wound in the post-op period. You have to slow down the recovery process and the rehab, and patients are stressed out and frustrated with what they see because it's scary, frankly. So with that preamble, we'll say a few years ago, we found a dressing that did a lot of that solved a lot of the problems we were having with dressings. It sealed the wound, it allowed a lot of tension sharing, and it was fantastic. One of the downsides was we saw a lot of hypersensitivity, anywhere from 2 to 10%. So we've been looking for a solution. And this so far has been this. We started using this, I don't know, maybe a few months ago. And it saw an immediate decrease in the hypersensitivity rates. It goes on real fast. It comes off easily in the office. Patients seem to like it a lot, and it costs less than our prior dressing. So on all fronts, it's been a win.
Nothing ruins a perfectly good case like long-term follow-up, right?
That's right.
And I've certainly seen my share over the years of glue-based closures causing skin reactions to patients. Have you seen that?
Yeah, and that's primarily what this has solved for us. I mean, our rates were as high as 14%, but as low as 2%, and we never quite understood why. I think it's partly reaction to the glue and partly a kind of a toxic reaction to the skin prep that's trapped underneath that dressing. The nice thing about this is it's not as impermeable, and so you get some more cleansing of that skin prep if you haven't gotten it all off at the time of surgery.
So look forward to seeing the research work that y'all are doing on this project.
It's going to come out soon. I mean, as soon as you see a dramatic change like that, it's obvious at an academic institution that what you have to do is get this out to the wider surgeon audience, and so we're studying that right now. We found a decrease in the hypersensitivity, quicker application time, cheaper cost. All in all, a win.
We're going to link to you on this post so people can be following the great work you're doing up at Columbia. I want everybody in this audience, if you're a rep looking for a product in your bag that's going to bring some value, if you're a surgeon looking for a way to address some of these post-operative wound complications, www.sylke.com. You got to check this out, trust me. This is a phenomenal product, and I really appreciate your time, sir. It's just a privilege
nice
to meet
chatting
you.
with you. Take care.